for today's workout, we're gonna do thrusters. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do and then I'll show it to you in just a minute. We're gonna do thrusters, toes to bar, and push-ups. All right, I'm gonna tell you what that is, then I'm gonna show you, and then I'm gonna show you alternative movements. So you can use, I'm gonna show you how to use whatever you got. If you don't have a gym or gym equipment, just give me a minute to show you the movements and explain them. So a thruster, right? So it's kind of like doing a burpee with weights or a barbell in your hands, right? So, but you don't go down to the floor. So you're going to clean up your weight, squat it, and then press it overhead. So clean up that weight. You can start it like this and press, but a thruster keeps going. So you squat, press overhead, press overhead. There's different ways that you can start off with that first rep. You can literally just clean it up. If you're not ready to go down into that squat yet, and then get started. So it keeps going. Or if you need to, you can deadlift it up, clean it up, and then get started into your thruster. Many different ways that you can start it. For some of your workouts, it's gonna matter if it takes a long time for that setup or not. For this workout, it's an AMRAP, so it's as many rounds as you can do. So however you need to do it, that's how you need to get that bar up. Now, if you don't have the barbell and you have dumbbells, you'll do that. Move this out of the way. You'll do that same movement, just with the dumbbells. A little bit less constricting of your hand position with the dumbbells, so it's kind of nice. You're not so limited just to that barbell motion. So same thing, you can clean it up. You can pause at the top or just start moving. All those same alternative ways to start is the same thing with the dumbbells, all right? So you can either start from here, you can lift them up, clean it up if you need to, catch it, and then ride it out and go. Or in the catch, you can catch, and that's rep 1, and you keep going from there. If you only have a kettlebell, it'll be in a single kettlebell, or a milk jug, or a sack of potatoes, right? Whatever it is, you can hold it in front of you, right? So if you want to just do a front squat with whatever the weight is, doesn't have to be a kettlebell, like I said, sack of potatoes, a milk jug, whatever you want, you can start here. Just start with it in that front rack. Press overhead and start here. The changes with kettlebells, if you have 2, right? You can do that, clean and press like that with the kettlebell. If you have 2, it's different. I'm not going through all of that, but that is your thruster. Do that, 15 reps. If you can't get to 15, decrease the reps, right? This is an AMRAP of 18 minutes of what you can do. So next, toes to bar. Show you also, I'm gonna show you the toes to bar and show you the alternative movements for what you can do. So, toes to bar, you're here on the bar. Literally, toes to bar, pressing through. So it's the Superman, hollow rocks, back and forth. If you do not have the pull-up bar to do your toes to bar, you can do it on the ground, right? Or if you have your pull-up bar and you don't have your toes yet, you can do these different movements. You can either just do knee tucks, right? You can bring those knees all the way up for even more stimulation to work to that toes to bar, right? Bring it all the way up. If you don't have the bar, come here and you'll do the V-ups. You can also use like the end of a table, like your kitchen table or something. We'll say like the leg kitchen table or something sturdy. I don't want to tell you to use something you have it tip over on you and you come at me for telling you to do something dangerous and you didn't use your own brain. So you can hold here, you can either just tap right there or put a little bit more emphasis to get higher in your toes to bar, right? All right, also just leg lifts. You can do single leg lifts if that's where you're at, or you can do double leg lifts, just depending on where you're at. When I started, after having both of my kids, I literally started one leg and it wasn't even lifting it all the way up. So we all start somewhere. So don't be discouraged if you're not on the bar doing toes to bar, okay? The last movement is a push-up. So many people do these to where it constricts their movement and pinches in their chest. So with a push-up, you can either be on your knees or on your toes. Position is the exact same on your knees or on your toes. So I'm going to show you here how I do my push-ups. Nice and close. My thumbs twist up a little bit because you want your arms right next to your body to push. Imagine that a refrigerator has fallen on top of you and you're trying to push it away from you. So in the gym, focus on becoming a good person out there, as opposed, I don't mean good, but like an effective person out there from doing movements in here. So I don't care how many push-ups you can do. How effective are you as a human outside of the gym? That's what you need to work on. So for your push-ups, think you're pushing the floor away from you as opposed to pushing your body up, right? So I turn my thumbs in just a little bit. Now if you're on your toes, it looks up like this. You come down, see how my arms are nice and tight. My core stays tight, and I press through the floor, okay? So we come all the way down. Some people are like, oh, you're not all the way down, just your thighs are touching, whatever. But anyway, so push up. Now, if I'm going to do it on my knees, the only thing that goes down and changes is my knees go down. That's the only thing that changes. These are not push-ups, okay? My butt, so I'm gonna go to the side here. This is not it. That's not it, okay? So same push-up position. So this is my regular push-up position. If I'm gonna do it on my knees, just bring it down. Same thing, okay? Don't forget, same position, just knees goes down. So your workout is an 18-minute AMRAP. AMRAP is as many rounds as possible in 18 minutes for you to do 15 thrusters, 10 toes to bar, or the alternatives, 5 push-ups. 18 minutes of work. Have fun.